Hey guys, today I want to go over real quick some sounds of our next generation Mr. Big. Last year we came out with the next generation calls and we had great success with them. I had a little sound file last year of the Big Kahuna, and I had it inside and outside to show you guys the different sounds that it can make. But regardless of any situation, we're hunting geese outside. I want you guys to hear what this call sounds like outside, the kind of noises it can reproduce and sound like an actual Canada goose. This call is supposed to not be super loud. It's going to be a little quieter. It's going to have a rubbery, elastic sound to it. It sounds just like a goose. So I'm outside right now. I'm going to go over some sounds it makes. I'm going to stand close to the camera and I'm going to stand back a little bit just so you guys can hear exactly what it sounds like. And then after that, I'm going to go over a few of the new features for the call for 2016 and show you guys some of the things we're doing with it. So here's some sounds of the next generation Mr. Big. I'm going to go over some soft stuff right now on Mr. Big Next Gen. It's going to be a little bit softer sound than any kind of acrylic call, obviously because of the way it's made. Now there's still times for an acrylic call, especially windy days. If you're looking for something with a crazy amount of volume, you know, that's something that you could go with. But what we found in the last year, 2 years working with these are as loud as we need them to be. I mean, we can get plenty loud with them. Our guts create plenty of volume. It's just kind of the way the rubber is, it just kind of dampens that crack a little bit, and it stops a lot of that echoing back and forth off the water and off trees. So I'm going to go over some quiet stuff now. There's a hole in the insert. A lot of guys ask, what's that hole for? Well, it's for several things. You can manipulate the sounds, bounce them around, and mainly it's to get quiet. A lot of guys are like, man, how do you get quiet with a call without having to clamp the whole thing off, and then you lose all your sound? Well, what you do is you stick your finger in the end, and you just let that sound come out of this hole right here. Now, back in Michigan, my buddy Jeff loves hunting honkers over the water, and he said he's had tremendous success with this call because it's not loud, it doesn't echo across the ponds. He loves it over water because it's real quiet. So here's some quiet sounds on the next gen Mr. Big. Kind of see here what I'm doing. Everybody's going to get their own way to do it, figure out how they like to do it, but I just like to take my finger in the end and just let the sound come out of that hole. You don't have to blow any different. Same amount of pressure, you still want that sound. Those are the real geese. Those aren't my echo, in case you're wondering. Sounds. Here's some fast, high-pitching cluck. Get the bird's attention, showing that the call can get loud. It can get plenty loud enough to kill any bird you want to kill. Plenty loud, and then if you want to switch it down, get it quiet when they're coming, or if you're hunting a different situation where you don't need a loud call, a day like today where there's zero wind, there's nothing, you need to stay quiet, not blow the birds out of the hole, switch it up. You either can manipulate the sound by pinching the rubber down, however you want. There's so many things you can do with the call. The more you have it, the more you play with it, again, the more you're going to like it, like a lot of our other calls, because it's different, and you're going to get used to it, and each person will blow it and get used to it in their own personal way. So here's me plugging the end of it, pushing the call down, getting some real quiet sounds, something that doesn't echo. A few of the things we're coming out this year are going to be different. We got some new colors. And last year we just ran black with different colors of paint. This year we're coming out with crimson red. We're coming out with blue and green. So we do have some new colors as well. Another thing we're messing with is we're changing our rivets on here. We're either changing them to match the paint or the color of the call. It's going to be kind of a personal preference deal. We want to make these calls better all the time. And so I'm constantly thinking of ways to make them better for the consumer. Because again, they're a high-end custom-made call. I mean, they're not something that come out of a machine. It's they're all done one at a time, hand molded. You know, so we got a lot of time into these. Also, I know you've seen in the other stuff, or other videos, are our guts. You know, it's hard to explain how important these guts are. These guts are so broke in that they make the sounds that no other call can replicate. You're getting 90% of your sound, maybe 80%, however you want to look at it, from this material right here, from this gut. Not the material, but the gut itself. The rubber on the call does change the sound, but that's mainly for durability. So, again, the next gens, you get our red, white, and blue guts with our super broke in BSCC custom gut. This call is very goosey. We created this call to sound like a goose, and we created this call to never break, crack or fall apart on you. This call is absolutely indestructible. You can run over it with your vehicle, as you've seen in our other videos. You can have them on your lanyard for years, banging around the other calls. They're not going to crack. This stuff will not break. You can't tear it. You can't break it. Guaranteed for life. Who wouldn't want that on your lanyard instead of a piece of acrylic that's going to crack? Or if the dog gets a hold of it, they're going to ruin the whole call. I mean, these calls are made to last. And of course, they sound pretty darn good too. So if you want to check out our next generation series of calls, go to our website. It's www.BigSean'sCalls.com.